everybody, welcome back to another episode of Keep It Real with me. My name is Hlogi for the babies, your host with the most. Now you already know that this is the podcast where we sit on the couch and
keep it real.
I know that's right. Guys, thank you for returning to another episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications bell, what, you know what I'm saying? So today I'm sitting with a very special guest and he goes by the name of Homeboy99. Introduce yourself.
Hey, hi guys. I'm Homeboy99. I'm a piano producer, DJ. I'm pushing my own stuff, my own sound. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Right. So guys, today is a sit down. As you know, it's interviews and sit downs. We have two segments. And yeah, today we're doing an interview. So I have some questions jotted down for Homeboy99, which he will be answering and hopefully clearing the air for some of the questions that you guys want to know at home. My first question is, who is Homeboy99?
In terms of
Pause, is it 99 or 99?
anything that you comfortable with.
Okay. Yeah. Who is Homeboy99?
Well, like as in my character, my personality. Yeah, so I'm a guy who's sociable, you know, a bubbly guy. I like to interact with a lot of people. I like to make people laugh, you know. So I'm a people's person, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm also very, very nice and kind, you know. I like doing a lot of things for people, especially maybe ladies, you know. I'm also like starting a campaign of like stopping gender-based violence, stopping rape and all that crimes, you know. Because I mean, like, if you don't do it, who must do it, you know?
True.
Yeah. So I'm also starting something of like pads, you know, collecting pads, sanitary things. So if you guys can't like afford or anything, I'm your guy. You know?
Oh, that is
You know?
so cute.
So yeah, so that's basically me, you know, giving out to people,
Yeah.
helping people, you know, yeah.
That is so good, man. We need more guys like that. So our first serious question is, when did you find out that music is what you want to do and that you're passionate for it? Because remember in high school when you were a trap guy, you were
Okay,
all
let me
hip
tell
hop trap. So
let
when
me
did you
tell you.
find that piano is like your sole passion?
Yeah. Okay, so while I was growing up, you know, I actually listened to a lot of deep house, you know, for the likes of Duke Soul. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him.
I think I've heard his name before.
Yeah. But yeah, like deep house and everything, and there was like Hlogi, you know.
Yeah.
And also like I feel like the reason why I was listening to trap and stuff, it's because of my environment, you know.
Yeah.
So like peer pressure, you know. Yeah. So okay, sharp. So here's my story. 2017, when I came to school, the school I'm in,
Yes.
I was in. Sorry. I was surrounded by everyone, trap, rappers, SoundCloud, you know. Yeah. So I was also like, I also want to be a rapper, you know. And then
Remember, I didn't like you for that.
Yeah, I remember very well. Yeah, so I was like, let me try. There was no bars, there was no rhythm, you know, there was no passion really. So I was just peer pressured, you know. So and then I was like, damn, let me be a producer and start producing trap beats, you know, for the rappers. So I started. My beats were not that nice, but they were kind of fine, you know. But I wasn't confident to like approach rappers and then, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's when I was like, nah, I don't know who I am. Who am I? You know, I'm actually hiding myself because I mean, like at home, when I'm not around people, I listen to deep house, you know, piano from back then, you know, MFR Souls, yeah, that's where I enjoy it. But then when I listen to trap, I feel like I'm not enjoying. It's just because everyone is enjoying, you know.
True,
Yeah. So 2018, I actually like started thinking about my life and the people I'm surrounding myself with and everything, you know. That's when I started realizing and getting found, you know, nah, man, who am I, you know?
Yeah.
And I kind of found myself, and yeah, 2018, I was like, let me try producing piano, you know. And I started, you know, at the beginning, it wasn't actually wow, but when I was producing piano, I was excited, I was like happy and everything. But when I was producing trap, I wasn't excited. It was that mindset of, I have to produce a fire song, you know, so that people can like it, you know. But when I'm producing piano, it's more for myself, you know. where I put my emotions on, you know. Yeah, so it's actually not for people, it's for myself, you know. And I started enjoying that, even though my beats were not that nice at that time, you know. I still kept on going and getting features, asking the producers to help me with that, you know, learning a few tricks and stuff, you know. And yeah, that's when I started building. And also, like, as we speak, I'm still learning, you know. I learn every time, you know. Yeah. So that's my story, actually.
The second question is the first time you went into studio,
Yes.
right? So do you remember how you felt, and how were your emotions, and what was the first beat you ever produced? Is produced the right word? The first beat you ever produced?
As in, like, a released song or
Any beat, if
'cause
released, not released,
Yeah.
but your first ever beat.
Like the title, sorry, you mean like the title?
Yeah, how do you feel about it? What was the title, Vele? Is it out?
No, it's not out.
Never.
It's not out.
It's never been out.
It's never been out. But it's actually nice, you know. But okay, like I was saying, like my beats at first they were not really nice, you know. It was coming along like every time it was building. So I would confidently say my first beat that I was like, yo, this one I have to release. I titled it Forest, you know, because wow, that beat was fire, you know. But I was actually planning on putting it in my album, Jaiva, you know. But I didn't. I don't know why. I just felt like it has to stand out alone. I have to release it as a single, you know. I can't just put it in a album. It's gonna be in the shadow, you know. So I was like, yeah. So yeah. So basically I titled it Forest, and that beat is so yeah.
How did you feel about your first studio session?
First studio session,
Can you remember?
Yeah. I was quite shy, you know. I was happy at the same time, you know. You know that excitement, like, oh, okay, this is my happy place, you know. Yeah, and I learned a lot of things and everything. Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. So, what is the inspiration behind Jaiva sessions and Jaiva Wena? The whole Jaiva. What is what is the inspiration behind that?
Okay, so basically, I started off with doing mixtapes, you know, and when I was doing mixtapes, I was thinking of a nice title for the mixes, you know. I was thinking very hard. I was like, okay, Jaiva.
Yes, please.
I was like,
That's our cameraman right there. Anyway.
yeah. So yeah, I started off doing mixtapes, and I was thinking of a title, like, what can I name this? It has to be a nice, catchy name, you know. I was like, Jaiva, you know. Okay, Jaiva. Then I was like, Jaiva Sessions, because it's the sessions to Jaiva, you know. And I was like, yo, that is the one, yeah. So I done Jaiva Sessions, and yeah.
So Jaiva Sessions is mixtapes.
Mixtapes, and then Jaiva Wena is the album.
Is it an album or an EP?
It depends. You know, album is like, I think more than 7 tracks. That's when you start calling it an album.
Okay.
EP is like less than 6 tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference between EP and album. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. When was the first time you played for a crowd?
2018 December. Yes.
Where was it? December.
In Soweto, yeah.
Yeah.
In Soweto.
Okay. How did you feel?
I felt like
Going on
nervous.
stage.
Yo,
Yeah,
nervous and everything. And there was no one there to like, okay, no, I'm lying actually. My cousin was there. He was there, and she was just like supporting me and everything, you know. Yeah. But in terms, when I mean no one, I meant like another DJ who's advanced and who can, like, in case I make a mistake, he just, you know, help me. But nah, actually, I done what I done, and okay, I did mess up, but we learn, you know, and yeah.
So is there anything you would change about that day? Probably the mess up, ne?
Yeah, the mess up. I'll change the mess up. But that's what I'm saying. It's part of my story. You have to fail to succeed, you know. Definitely. Because I went home, I was like, okay, that's where I done my mistakes. I'm improving my mistakes, you know.
All right. So there are 2 tracks that I wanted to talk about. The first one being Skupu Sama Sangoma. That's your biggest song, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm assuming because I hear it everywhere. So Skupu Sama Sangoma, what is the story behind it, and what does it mean? Because when I listen to it, when I dance to it, and I just hear the beats. Literally, I don't know anything that it's saying. So for me and for everybody else that wants to know, what is it saying and what is the story behind it?
Okay, so yeah, Skipu Sama Sangoma is basically more of like religious, for people who have callings and everything, spiritual callings. So basically the song talks about sangomas, like you must pasha, you must listen and stuff. And then there's a verse where he's praying to God, for bless. Yeah, that guy Magesh, he's praying to God for blessings, for for his life to get well, yeah.
Okay, and then the song Ti Amo. Now we all know that that's a love song because firstly, the cover art of it is pretty. It's a rose, love type of vibe, and also what it is saying. So who is the song directed to, and what is it saying to her?
Okay, so basically it's directed to my girlfriend. And yeah, so basically I actually I'm not a vocalist, So I got a vocalist. I was like, boy, please help me. My girl's birthday is coming up, So a little thing.
So that was a birthday present for her?
Yeah, like a birthday present, and just be taking out how I feel towards her,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how that song came up along, and yeah, I released it. It wasn't actually supposed to get released. It was also supposed to be for her only,
Oh, yes.
But then people are like, nah, bro, this is fire. Release, So yeah. So I'm not actually really worried if the views are like low or some. Yeah, it's not basically meant to go out, But if it does, then I'm happy, that my work is getting out. Yeah.
Okay. So what happens if you guys break up? Are you gonna like make a song about every girl that you're with?
No.
Or is it just a one-time thing?
So I don't know. I'm not sure, but I don't have plans for us breaking up. But if we do, it's live. It's live, and yeah, basically, actually, I don't know. I don't know where I will be in the future or what's gonna happen, but yeah. But I will tell people. That's why I was saying earlier on that I express myself through my music, my emotions, how I'm feeling. So if I'm in that love stage, I'm expressing through my music.
Yes.
If I'm depressed or I'm sad, also my other song. I lost my auntie and my grandmother.
Really? I'm so sorry.
So I released a song Kyote Kwebanini.
Oh yes.
That's another song. That's what I mean when I take out my emotions.
That song is very emotional.
It's very emotional.
I listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's basically me. I take out my emotions to my music. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's a good craft, man. So, how do you you or me? How can I separate the characters Ofense and Homeboy? Are they like one person, or do you think Homeboy is your alter ego?
Yes, actually, I feel like how I would separate them. Offense is that person that I was telling you, that kind-hearted, that wants to see people succeed and win. And then Homeboy is like that person who entertains. I don't know. I think it's the same thing, né? Yeah.
Not really, but I get you.
Yeah, it's the person who entertains, who lifts people up, but it's the same thing actually, Yeah.
Okay, I get you. Yes. Okay, so do you have a management team, or are you like solo ride?
No, I have a management team.
And then, are you signed to a record label, or are you building a record label?
I'm actually signed to them. Yeah.
Really? What is the name?
The Outcast.
The Outcast. Okay. All right. We'll just put their handles. They have social media. You will just put their handles in the description box if you want to check them out if you're an upcoming artist. So, okay. What would you tell a young boy that is watching this right now that says, I want to be in the music industry, and let's say they are like not confident in themselves? So what would you tell him or her?
I'll tell that person that, focus on your own craft, do what you like, don't get pressured by what other people are producing,
Yes.
Focus on what you like, It all has to start by what you like, then it will go out to what people like, That's the craft that I'm talking about. And yeah, just when you're confident, your confidence will show, you know, and you'll release when you're ready, when you feel like you're ready, and that's your craft, you know. So yeah, my advice is that don't go by what people are producing. Don't like go on their trend. Focus on your trade, on your path.
Yes, love it. So can we expect an album this year or like any singles? Like what can we expect from Homeboy 99?
I'm releasing an album in June.
Nice. June. It's March, April, May, June. 3 months, okay.
3 months, you see. So I'm working. So yeah, you guys gonna definitely have. And that song I was singing about, Forest.
It's gonna be in there. Love it. I'm gonna look out for that one. You must also look out for that one. Are you gonna title it Forest?
I'm not sure because I'm thinking of getting a vocals. So
How do you get your vocalists?
actually, my management team they really help me. You know, they tell me that like here's a vocalist. They send me their work, and I was like, okay, we can do something. And then that's how the vocals come along. Or I also have friends, you know, who are vocalists. I'd be like, here's the beat, dog. Coach, you know. Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of our interview with Homeboy 99. I'll put his social medias in the description box for you to follow him. And yeah, man, where can we get you besides Instagram?
Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. Snapchat, everywhere.
And then your music is on?
Everywhere as well. Apple Music, Spotify.
YouTube Music, YouTube.
Everywhere.
Yes. Okay, so as you guys know, after every interview, we have a game. So we have a game coming right up. Okay, so the game we are playing is One Must Go.
Okay.
One must go. So let me explain how the game goes. Oh my lord, not this winter. Anyway, the game goes like this. I'm gonna give Homeboy 2 celebrities and then he has to choose one that must go. Meaning the other one that he doesn't choose gets to stay in the entertainment industry. Just a disclaimer, this video is in no way bashing any of the artists that are about to be mentioned. It's just a game, okay? It's just fun and vibes. Anyway, so my first my first 2 candidates is Buhle or Nkosazana daughter.
Yo.
Don't worry, not all of them are this hectic.
Yo. Buhle.
Buhle must go.
Yeah.
Buhle must go. Okay, Buhle must go. So you choose Nkosazana daughter to stay. You like her? I like her voice.
She's pretty.
Yeah, okay, so Focalistic or Young Stunner. How do you say that guy's name? Stunner?
I'm also confused, but I call him Stunner.
I also call him Stunner. Focalistic or Young Stunner?
Focalistic.
Focalistic must go.
Yeah.
No, I have a crush on Focalistic. You can't say that. You can't say that. Focalistic is my crush. Everyone knows. I'd say Focalistic must stay. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Okay, so this next one is like, I think it's a little bit unfair, but it's gotta be done because they separated now. So Jazzy Q or Jazzik and Josiah. One must go.
Jazzik. Nah, Jazzik must go.
Why?
Nah, I feel like Josiah has that sound, that, you know, that African sound that I like, you know, that spiritual. So I connect more to his music than with Jazzik, yeah.
Okay. Okay, MFR Souls or Major League Twins?
Major League.
I'm about to end this game, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Major League must go.
Yeah, they must go. Like I was telling you earlier on, like when I was growing up, I listened to MFR Souls because, so.
Okay, I guess. Okay, the next one. DJ Stokey or Jaivani?
Stokey. Yeah.
Okay, not really because you love Jaivani. But
that's my role model. Yeah.
Okay, there I can't say because for me it's like whatever. So Lady Do or Kamompela?
Kamompela.
Must go.
Yeah.
Okay, Lady Do's good. Okay, I won't comment on that one.
Wow.
Devin Gogo or Lamise Hallworthy?
Lamise. I don't really follow her that much.
Yeah, Devin Gogo's fire, you know.
Too much.
I personally love Lamise Hallworthy, but if I were to answer this, I'd also say Devin Gogo. So, Uncle Waffles or TXC?
Uncle Waffles.
Must go.
She must go. Yes.
Why?
She has too much clout and.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
followed by Drake. True.
Yeah.
Cooper Pabi or Kanyisa Jadeni.
Kanyisa
Must go now.
Yeah.
I also agree.
She must stay to TikTok.
Yeah, no, she must. TikTok.
I'm not hating on her though, but yeah.
Central or Taliwonga?
Yo, this one is hard. Yo, damn. Oh, Taliwonga.
Must go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's hard.
Okay, the last one. Kabza the small or Dem Tuda?
Yo, Kabza.
Kabza must go.
Kabza must go.
Okay, Dem Tuda. I got Dem Tuda. Dem Tuda's fire, I guess.
Fire.
I wanted to do Kabza and Maporisa, but I think you were going to say Maporisa must go.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this interview and the game. So, as you know, the links are going to be down in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and please follow Homeboy99 and listen to his music, guys. It's pretty cool, you know, some pretty cool content out there. And yeah, man, any last words you want to say?
Stay safe, Buffet too.
Love it.
Yeah, that's all.
And we out.